I should have saved to my memory card. So what we'll do instead is we are going to move the save slot to 1 and start doing save states there. Oh yeah, dude. I have this on my Android phone, and I used to play it a lot on my PSP. And I think it's in my basement somewhere for the PlayStation, and I can't remember if it's the greatest hits version or the original. But I make time for this game every couple of years, and I've always wanted to complete all of the straight character challenges where you complete the whole game with one class. All right, let's think about where we are. We're gonna have to go up some stairs, and we're gonna have to survive. I don't know. I would recommend just giving it a try. I don't know what the refund policy is for phones, but it's convenient and it's responsive. Menu navigation doesn't rely on you clicking on things. You actually can just scroll up and down, and then a screen tap is confirmed. They adapted it really well. You get used to it within 30 minutes of gameplay. Probably more like 10. Alright. Okay, so this is the easy part of the battle, and the last time we see Zalbag alive, spoiler warning, he has just found out that your boy here is an evil man. So what do we got with Ramza? We've got Elemental, which I believe for most of, probably all this map is going to be carved model, so we gotta take this dude out. And now he has defense up, if I remember correctly, or his class has it innate. And so it may not be listed here, but he is going to take less physical damage. Oh, he has defender as well, which I think gives him some kind of skill. Dang it. There, select button. There you go. He's got... he doesn't have a weapon guard, but this weapon has... If you have a defender and you have weapon guard as a reaction, it's instant 60%. It's okay. I mean, weapon guard is pretty sporadically useful. Used it a couple times, obviously. I'm gonna just do some chip damage on Dice Dark since we have to get that over with anyway. And I neglected to give Slamule some sprint shoes, but that's not really a huge problem. He's gonna get a turn, so I'm actually going to consider full waiting. Yeah, so he can't do anything for the time being. And I've got an elemental guy. So, I'll just move him over. Pre-spread my mana out because I think there's going to be a bunch of like Cyclops. I forget what summon the Zodiac Beast version of Dice Dark likes to do. Oh, nice, Petrify. One of our useless knights is done. Ah, crap. 144 is no. Did I forget weapons on Slamule? I didn't. They both have martial arts. Ninja have inherently high physical attack power, which is the primary stat used in the damage calculation for... Really? Really, Zalbag? Yeah. How's it going, Death X Lando? I welcome you to the stream. If you read the panel down below, this is just a practice run before I start doing SCCs with starting with Thief. And there's the order also in the... Oh yeah, I got teleport on these girls. So this is a regular run of the game. I'm not doing any random battles, that's the only restriction, but later on it's going to be a lot harder and a lot more entertaining if you're into challenge runs. So welcome to the stream. And I hope to get... short charge is pretty dang useful. I think I'm just going to buff him back to... Nah, he's got crappy faith, so maybe I won't. Millhouse, maybe I won't. But what I will do is just... I'll shell him up. And I'll move over here as to benefit. Hopefully it lands on him. Good. Now, what do we got here? We got jump. Is that going to land on anyone that we care about? Like, such as Dice Dark. It is. Let's find out if we've got any common things. I've got to be careful, because multiple times in this run I've tried to jump well underneath some bridge environment. So, if we get him here, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice. Okay. So that's going to be close enough to get him. Everyone. So I'm gonna have all 5 party members have thief classes and only thief abilities. They're not allowed to have any movement or support or any secondary skill. It's just gonna be challenge. It's just gonna be thief skills. So I'll have to make great use of Steel Heart for, charming some boys and girls. I'll probably go 3 female units for that run, because the game has more enemy male units for some reason. We got 101, so we can do 2 Raymas and an Odin. So I'll probably save Odin for, what's it called? Adramilk. This is phase 2 of this fight. And also, what's the vertical tolerance on this one? It's probably 2. 3 by 2. Dang. Okay. So, that's a 3. That's 2. So, no, okay. So I would have to get very close to him. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's doable. We'll take a stab. Didn't happen because we got too far away. If you're unfamiliar with how teleport works, you get a 100% chance to move the number of squares that your move stat is, and every square beyond that has a 10% reduction in success of moving. So if I was to move 8 squares away with a base move of 3, that'd be 5 additional squares times 10%. I'd have a 50% chance of making that move. Alright, what are we doing? I guess I'll just hit him with the element. Maybe I'll yell at somebody. That's probably a better move, huh? And I think Yell has a range of 4. We have to check because I would prefer to have fewest... No, it's got a range of 3. We'll do the old knight. The old chess knight. Okay. Make sure you can get faster. Harder, better, fast, stronger. So says a wise man. And you're going to probably just get an elemental on him if possible. Nope. We're going to try to stone these dudes. So I was actually on the GameFAQs boards. I was active FFT 1.3, or its predecessor FFT 1.2 and 1.1, back when the project was being run by a GameFAQs user by the name of Philsov, who I think still plays the game. He doesn't have like a huge presence because he doesn't have a giant ego like ArchAL7, which isn't necessarily a knock. These are just hashtag facts. So I was around for a little of that, and I played 1.1 and 1.2 back in the early days of patching, but 1.3 doesn't hold a lot of appeal for me. I'm not in it for masochistic reasons. I'm in it to, just give myself a light challenge, still have fun playing the game, and learn how to stream on Twitch here. I will maybe do some full conversions if I get bored with the SCCs. So if there are people that have had entirely new plot lines created specially for using the game's engine, I always thought that was cool. And around the time I stopped paying attention to that thing, which is when I went to college, they just weren't developed enough to be really impressive yet. But I think there's got to be a handful of them. I know there's a randomizer that people seem to enjoy playing. I don't really... Oh, crap. She was our one source of reviving, wasn't she? That was the thing that we were concerned about. Sorry. Don't mean to get off track here. And if you'll notice, they have martial arts, like I was saying. So with 14 physical attack, 11 speed, their punches should be quite nasty. We're gonna go ahead and try to get Darg here. Now, a funny thing about two-handed units is the second attack, I think any evasion applied by a reaction ability is negated for the second punch in a 2-series attack. So if I had someone who could hit twice on Elmdor's battle, it would have been a much easier time. Something that I'll have to remember for, I guess, just the ninja run, but which is gonna, let's be honest, not be a very difficult run. Oh no, fastest and strongest units. Muramasa, huh? These guys have pretty cool secondary attacks. And you can't wake anyone up. Wonderful. We're probably going to lose this battle, but, well. And I'm going to move her up here because it's highly likely that the next turn that somebody close to Darg gets, we will have enough damage on him to get him done. Because I don't think you have to kill him. You just got to get him to critical. Maybe? I don't know. Find out. Ah, too bad. 90% and... Okay, good. So he's going to die. Die is a strong word for what he's going to do. He's going to do this trick that we've seen 3 times before. And... yeah. Reading off the last chat box here, which might be a lot to read on the chat window. So, Death X Landa says, I gotcha. I modded FFT's game before, like making Rams I have Holy Knight and Dark Knight, kind of similar to Orlando, but different animation skills and recreated Ultimate Masher. Nice. That is something I always wanted to get into, like rebalancing the game, but I don't have any game development experience, and I'm not, you know, I wasn't into things like Dungeons and Dragons or any traditional tabletop things like that. Event scenes, yeah, that was the other thing. I thought new event scenes would be really cool, but again, I've only got so much time, so that might be something I get into in addition to this, but I've got not a lot of free time, so it would definitely make the stream hobby that I'm trying to develop here suffer. Alright, not terrible. What's the evade here? Yeah, even though I have a technical job, a job that's technical in nature, I remember a lot of the tools to get all this stuff done were super clunky. Let's get an Odin here. Let's try to knock our man out. Let's find out if he can jump up here. I don't think he can. Is that even worth it? Is that even worth the additional? It's worth it enough in this case. We'll just wait. Dang. Not even gonna move with him. Holy, come on, man. Killing me here, literally. And this girl's about to crystallize, if I had to guess. She's got a little bit of time left. A little bit left cooking on that grenade. Let's get it. Let's get it. Oh, that's not a lot of damage. I guess we can try to corner him and see if that works. He's probably going to wake up and, you know, disappoint me like that. So he'll kill somebody and move out of the way. So, you know, I'll wait again. Maybe Ramsey can stab him in the back and get him. Can't jump on him with that dude. Oh, first try. This boss is disappointingly easy. I wonder if they designed it like that. They didn't design it like that. We just have a really versatile team at this point. You look at that.